Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we have something a bit different, and by that I mean we have an experiment. So what we're going to be doing is playing with the Tottenham manager situation, trying with a few different people in charge. Now, I'm going to be honest, I've got a lot of people in mind. There's a lot of people linked to us right now, so I'm trying to think of if I just narrow it down to the three I think are most likely, or play around and do everyone. Because the three I think are most likely are Potter, Parker, or Ralph, I can't say Rangnick? Ralph Rangnick. He's German. He was with Red Bull Leipzig, so I don't know if it's worth me just narrowing it down to those three or doing all of them. Because I know, obviously, we've got, we had Eric Ten Hag and we had Brendan Rodgers linked. Don't think either will happen, although Ten Hag, he didn't technically sign a new contract, they just extended it because he only had a year left. Could be to get more compensation, but we won't know. But either way, for now, today's episode is going to focus on one man. The man who I think will get the job, who I think is currently the favourite. And as you can see by there, it probably gives you a little clue on who it is. So, let's go to the Prem, and let's show you. We have got Graham Potter in charge of Tottenham. So, hopefully he will do well. I personally do think he's going to be the one who's given it in real life, but we shall see. He's got some good traits for us, so uses under 23 players, uses young players, makes early tactical changes, fits players in for maybe these not so much, but uses intense pressing. He's got a vertical tiki-taka. He does He doesn't tend to sit back and protect a lead or rely on set pieces. He is quite an attacking manager. In real life, Brighton are actually quite a good team to watch. And he does, based on this, he does like young players. So I think he would be a good fit into what we're looking for. Whether or not he'll do well is another question. But I think he's definitely worth a gamble. I genuinely think he could be a great manager. He just needs the right job. He needs to be backed. And I'm hoping we will get him in and do so. Maybe bring the director of football. Maybe Luis Campos. But either way, I'm hoping it's him. And we shall see how he does in this save. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to holiday until Jan. And then I'll come back. And then I'm going to holiday. No. Yeah, I'll holiday until Jan. I'll see how we're getting on. And then I'll holiday until the end of the season and see how we got on there. So I will be back in a minute. Hello guys and welcome back to part 2. So what we're going to have to do is see how Graham Potter got on. So it's currently January the 1st. I've just had a quick nose and I'm just going to go to his profile first. So he is still manager, which is good, which means we'll be able to go to the end of the season hopefully, and maybe beyond that, but we shall see. We're just going to actually go through now and have a look at how Tottenham are doing. So he's still manager. He, as far as I can see, I looked at insecure jobs, I couldn't spot him, so it doesn't look like he's there. Now, I'm just going to go to the Tottenham page, and as soon as I click on it, you see where they are on the league table. 11th. It's not looking so hot right now in terms of that, but we'll go to here. They're currently sitting in 11th. To be fair, they're not far off. They're not like miles away, but 7 losses isn't great. They've lost to Wolves, Brighton, Leeds, Southampton, West Ham, City. Who have they been beating then? Okay. Very mixed bag. If you look though, average rating wise, Kane is smashing it. 20 appearances even, 10 goals and 4 assists. He seems to be doing very well in this average rating wise. I wouldn't say 5 in 15 is great, but average rating wise he is killing it. So maybe he will do well under Potter, but either way, they're currently 11th. It isn't great for us, I'll be honest, but the problem is, and the problem with these experiments is, Football Manager doesn't seem to rate us very well. Like, at all. I've seen saves where we've been relegated. Like, genuinely been relegated first season, and usually in and around this part. So, I'm trying not to judge too harshly. In real life, 11th wouldn't be great, but Football Manager, 11th with us is quite good. But either way, let's get into the fixtures. So, looking at this, they lost to City 3-1, won in the Euro Cup second qualifying round, 2-0. one in the Carabao Cup for third round, one in the third qualifying round, fourth qualifying round, and then they got to the group stage. Lost in the Carabao Cup fourth round, had a couple of wins along the way with the Prem. In the group stage, 4-0 here, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Did they go undefeated? Yeah, they did. 6 out of 6 for... Oh, nice. Let's see how their player stats are doing. I actually want to check, because if they're doing that well... So, Son got 3, Lo Celso with 1, Kane, Lo Celso, Son, Toby, Eric, and Sissoko, and Harry Kane, Lo Celso, Kane, Lamella. So in Europa they're doing quite well. In the league it's quite a mixed bag, but he's still in the job. He could be able to turn it around, but we shall see. I know there is quite a bit of fixture congestion here, so maybe that's it. I'll use that as an excuse. Say it's fixture congestion, the players are tired, they'll be fine. We don't know. I will go to the end of the season, we'll find out. But what I want to do first, I want to have a look to see if he's brought anyone in. And then I want to have a look at his tactic. And then I also want to look at how the individual players are doing. So, did he bring anyone in? Absolutely not. Okay. Did he sell anyone? Don't think he did. No, he didn't. He loaned out Kirkin, Forster, Bennett, Atete, Rodder Williams, and loaned out Mora. Okay, that's an interesting one. But maybe apparently he's doing well at Hamburg. But interesting one to loan him out. But they didn't bring anyone in. Or he didn't even. He brought no one in. Maybe that will change in January. But let's have a look at his formation. So this is what he seems to be rocking with. So, wing-backs Doherty, Reguilon, Rondon, Sanchez, Dyer, and Ndombele. What? Nah, that's got to be a joke. Is there a way I can check where he's been playing? That's got to be a joke. Right, Son up top, Lo Celso, Ali. I want to check, right, fixtures for schedule. That can't be correct. Oh, that can't. So, view match. Kane was up top. Okay, that's fine. Kane, view match. Kane was centre mids. Okay. View match. Tottenham. Kane was centre mids. Oh, he's actually done it, hasn't he? Kane didn't play. What about, is there any big games? Man United, let's go to this one. I've clicked West Ham, that's not a big game. Kane was centre mid. He's actually putting Kane in centre mid. Kane was up top. Bowden. Okay, why are you playing our B team? Are they genuinely that knackered? You're playing Rose. What? How many appearances has he got? He's got 2. Okay. I'm going to have a look at who's been promoted in a minute. But that is very strange. Playing Kane in centre mid. He's actually quite well rounded. So I'm not mad at it. But if you've got this beast in the box, you ain't... Why are you playing him in centre mid? How's Son actually done on the goal front? 7 in 17. It's not bad. 11 and 2. That is bad. No wonder we're not doing that well. Come on. Play Kane up to... Or at least play him in one of these 2 slots. I genuinely don't know what to say. Why are you playing him in centre mid? He's right. I understand he's well rounded, right? He's very well rounded. He's even got 10 marking and 11 tackling, which is okay. But when you've got this guy, you've got 19 finishing. He's got good crossing. He's got good work rate, good teamwork, good technique, good penalty taking, good heading, good long shots, good off the ball. Why are you not playing him up top? I think it's only to fit Son in, because he doesn't play with wingers. He wants to go, okay, how can I fit Son and Kane in? So Son's up top, Kane's there. But wouldn't it have been better to play Son just behind as sort of like a shadow striker? Just so you can get Kane up top. Right, I'm waffling on. We'll see how he does at the end of the season, but that is very, very strange for me. Let's look at goals. So goals, Kane up top. Kane with the most, despite playing in centre mid. 7 for Son, 7 for Dele, 4 for Tanguy, and 4 for Sissoko. So he seems to be getting the best out of Dele. I mean, that's hopefully something we have to look forward to in real life, if he's getting the best out of Dele. Assist-wise, let's have a look. So 4 for Dele is the most. Ben Davies on 4, Kane on 4, Toby on 4, Underbally on 3, Sissoko on 3, and set. Not really a lead and assist maker. There's not really anyone crying out for the attack, but the goals, we're in January and our top goal scorer is 10. I'd expect about 15 in Jan. Or maybe I'm being too harsh, but either way, they're not really setting the world alight because you have Kane in centre mid, but they're not really doing it. Let's have a look if he's promoted any youngsters, because obviously we've seen quite a few. So, has he? No, it doesn't look like he has. He's just playing him in the odd game. Okay, fair enough. How's Rodon done? He has played in a fair few games. Okay. Bergwijn, not played at all. Winks, played in a couple of games. Højbjerg, played in a couple of games. Who else do I want to check out? Sissoko has played quite a lot, actually. Fair play. And Lo Celso. He's played... Whoa, okay. For his country, he's not done well. But for us, he's done well. Played quite a bit. Okay, fair enough. So he's got his preferences, clearly. He likes Lo Celso, likes Ali, likes Ndombele. He does really like Son if he's playing him above Kane up top. But it's a bit of a questionable one. It really is. I don't understand why you play Kane in centre mid. But either way, that's how we're getting on the halfway point. Let's see how we get on when we go to the end of the season. So I'll speak to you in a minute. Cheers. Right, we have the final reveal. It is the end of the season. Unless, obviously, he does well, and then we could do another season, but we shall see. Will he stop Harry Kane playing centre mid? Or will he do well? Let's find out. Based on that, I'm assuming it's neither. Well then. When was he fired? So, let's have a look on Stones. Or? Just says... Oh, does it say a date? Doesn't. Okay. Oh, and they got Ancelotti. Okay. Let's have a look. So, managers. When was he fired? He was fired... Just Graham Potter. 6th of February. So, not long actually after we'd done it. So, he actually did 54% of games won. It's not that bad. But I feel like more draws, less losses would have been better. So 54% win is good, but that many losses is not. It does impact you. I feel like if we had 11 draws and 5 losses, that would have been much better for him. But either way, how did Joe actually got 5 wins, 1 draw and 1 game lost? Maybe he could be a shout. And Ancelotti got 8 games won, 7 games drawn, 3 games lost. 44%. So even worse than Potter. But let's see if he brought in anyone. Okay, so he brought in 2 people. One, which is Adrian. He did in Jan. Adrian, which didn't really play. Worth 7 million. That is purely... I've seen this guy enough to know that is purely based on the transfer fee. No other reason he'd be worth that much. And Richelli, which is a centre-back on loan at Berlin. What? So you signed him and then loaned him out? That makes no sense. Sold Danny Rose to West Ham. Good choice. Sold Casper to Millwall. Loaned out Bergwijn and loaned out Winks. I don't understand why you'd sign him to loan him out the same day. It's not. He's 22. He's not going to progress. I'm telling you that now. He will not progress. But either way, it may have just been money reasons. This is the way we performed with Ancelotti then. This is the tactic he decided to roll with. Oh my God, Kane is at striker. He cracked the code. He figured it out. All along, Kane was supposed to be striker. And actually, an 8.0 average rating, can't really complain about that, to be fair. So, let's have a look at how they've done player stat-wise. And then I will have a look at competitions to see if there is any competitions we managed to do well in. What am I looking for? Selection info, yeah. Goals, Kane at the top with 21, sorry. 21, not 10. Son with 16, Dele Alli with 11. Skips on loan, so it doesn't matter. 6 for Vinicius and 6 for Sissoko. Assist-wise, we got Kane at the top with 10, Dele with 8, Ndombele with 7, Serge with 5, and average rating-wise, obviously Kane is leading the way by quite a lot. Son is quite a bit behind, but Kane with that 8 average rating, incredible. Did he get average rating-wise? He was the top in the league. In the league, we did finish 7th, so we did manage to crawl back up, get the Europa League Conference, which 40 how it's going to head in this season in real life. So quite accurate, but it's not where we want it to be. Let's have a look at award winners. So, top goal scorer was Vardy with 23, Aubameyang and Ings on 22, young player Havertz, Conor Gallagher, Neto, English Players Player of the Year De Bruyne, Footballer of the Year Henderson, Young Player of the Year Trent, Team of the Year, Golden Glove, Team of the Week, Manager of the Month. It's not been announced yet, I'd assume, but either way, that's how it's looking for us in the league. Let's see how we did competition wise. So, good schedule, seen a squad. FA Cup 3rd round, FA Cup 4th round we won. Lost in the 5th round to Man United, who also, I believe, also knocked us out of the Carabao Cup. Yes, they did. So they knocked us out of the 2 cup competitions. In Europa, oh, we do have chance for silverware. Beat Prague in the 1st round, Moscow. Oh, quarterfinals beat Benfica, Sebastian in the semis, and we got Shakhtar in 2 days in the EFL, the Euro Cup final. Let's just quickly go there and see, it's currently saving, and see if they do manage to win it, because if they do, I'm inclined to believe that would, in real life, would that save Potter's job? It depends where they were when, I guess when Ancelotti took over. I've just realised we've got to go to the 27th to get the result, but we'll get in now. It depends how they were when Ancelotti took over. If they were like 7th, then I think they would have probably took winning the Europa League and 7th. Whether or not they would have, we shall see. But let's go. Tottenham. Schedule. Oh. Lost on pens. Kane, Vinicius. They had a goal by Junior Morales and Tete, so they didn't manage to do it. Lost, in fact, that is gutting. Would have been good to cap off the season with a trophy. A disappointing season with the trophy. Better than we could do in real life. But it wasn't meant to be. That is really disappointing. So, Football Manager thinks Graham Potter won't do well and would get sacked. So that's what it's currently doing in this save. I'd have to disagree in real life, but we shall wait and see if he is the one to take charge. Leave what you think in the comments below. Is this a representation of what could happen? Probably isn't. It's a simulator. Obviously, you can never predict football. But it was good to just see how Football Manager thinks it will do, or how it would do, how his formation would line up with us. Playing Kane in centre mid's a bit odd. Don't think he would do that, but we shall wait and see. Who you think will get the Tottenham Manager job, and if you like saves like this. If you did, then feel free to leave it a like. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. It would be massively appreciated. Thank you and goodbye.